Learning the Arabic grammar is extremely important, especially for any person who likes to understand Quran. It's not possible for a person to understand the Quran from the language without knowing the grammar. And not only for understanding, even those who memorize the Quran and they want to avoid making grammatical mistake in the recitation of Quran, it's important for them to know the Nahu, the Arabic grammar, so that they can avoid the grammatical mistakes in reciting the Quran. For example, I myself heard a person reciting Surah Al-Fajr, and he was reciting فأما الإنسان إذا ما ابتلاه ربه فأكرمه ونعمه فيقول ربي أكرمن وأما إذا ما ابتلاه فقدر عليه رزقه فيقول ربي أهانن. Whereas we know it is رزقه and not رزقه, but he didn't know the grammar, so he made a mistake and he made it marfu' rather than mansub. So a person who knows the grammar would not make this type of mistake. Same thing in Surah Al-Balad. فَلَقْتَحَمَ الْعَقَبَةُ وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الْعَقَبَةُ. If he knew the grammar, he wouldn't make al-aqabatu marfu' because it cannot have dhamma there. It has to be fatha. Another person was reciting تِلْكَ الدَّارَ الْآخِرَةَ نَجْعَلَهَا لِلَّذِينَ لَا يُرِيدُونَ عُلُوًّا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَا فَسَادًا. If he knew the grammar, he would know that it will be الدَّارُ الْآخِرَةُ, not الدَّارَ الْآخِرَةَ. So we came up with this method by which a person would be able to understand the reason of these vowels, and with the reason of the Arab, why there is fatha, why there is kasra, why there is dhamma, why there is sukoon, and not to make these type of mistakes. So this is very important, and we emphasize on making sure that our students, they learn the reason of the Arab. Although Hidayat al-Nahu, Kafiya, Sharh ibn Aqil, and other books are important for us to learn, but most of the time the students spend their time and their energy just trying to understand the language of the book, and they get satisfied just by understanding the translation of the book. But when it comes to understanding and applying the rules of the grammar to the real text, they can't do it because that was not the focus of their study. Also, in the method that we are using now for teaching the grammar, we focus on making the students understand the rules and their application rather than just memorize them. A lot of time is just memorization of the rule, but now we use the examples of Quran to make remembering the rules easy. For example, generally in the books of grammar, we read that the ism of kana is marfu'. Then you go to mansubat and you study the khabar of kana is mansub. And when it comes to the real application, the person keeps on thinking, oh, was it the ism that was marfu' or was it the khabar that was marfu'? I don't remember that. But we use the example. For example, instead of making the student memorize the rule, we tell them, just remember, kana Allahu aliman. Now, every time, whenever he is using this type of sentence, he would remember the ayah and he would know, okay, if it is kana Allahu, so Allahu is marfu', so the ism of kana is always marfu'. Aliman is mansub, so the khabar of kana is mansub. So this is the method that we are using here so that people can understand the grammar and especially be able to apply it on the in Quran al-Kareem and in understanding Quran al-Kareem.